Getting into this episode of GH, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised at Danny confronting Cyrus. Like that really didn't even shock me because he's definitely his mother and his father's child. He definitely takes after them. Um, Cyrus knew better. Like the moment Jason came in there and told him to get his hand off of him, that hand moved so quickly, and he knew better. Cyrus knew not to play no games with Jason because Jason don't play. Um, Cyrus done lost his ever loving mind. Like that man Ben lost his mind, but he really lost it. Like if he think he could get back into the family fold, it ain't gonna happen. Like Laura, Lucky, Lulu, they not messing with him. And I don't care how much convincing Martin tries to do with them, it ain't gonna happen. Because even Martin know it ain't gonna happen. I think he just tries to indulge, you know, Cyrus and whatnot. I think that's exactly what he tried to do. But it ain't gonna happen. Cyrus is delusional as hell to think that it would. Ain't going down. Um, I'm a little surprised that that's the way that Jason had to find out about Sam being murdered is by a teenage boy. Like that's surprising to me. Like Rocco of all people had to be the one to tell him that. And I'm not even surprised by Jason's reaction to it because I feel like Jason was so eager to get to Danny. I feel he didn't process what Rocco told him about Sam being killed. He didn't process that. I think he was just super eager to get to Danny at that point. But I think once he gets Danny situated, I think it'll process for him and he'll have a lot of questions. He'll have definitely have a lot of questions. Um, but I was proud of Danny. You know what I mean? I know it's dangerous. Like I said about Jocelyn trying to stand up to Cyrus and investigate him and stuff. It's dangerous as hell. But Jocelyn and Danny remind me so much of Carly and Jason in so many ways. Like they're just not afraid. You know, they stand up for themselves. They stand up to people, even if they're dangerous. Because the way Rocco stood toe to toe with Cyrus, I was damn impressed. The boy ain't show no fear. Like he was ready to throw down if need be. Um, moving on from that, this whole situation that Jason is in right now with Sasha is completely stupid to me. For the simple fact that Sasha wanted to raise this baby by herself without Michael's involvement because she didn't want the baby to be involved in Quartermain drama or mob drama. But having Jason pretend to be the baby daddy actually is worse. Like this dude is a mob enforcer. And he lives in the Quartermain mansion, which means that this baby is going to grow up dealing with Quartermain drama and mob drama. The very thing she didn't want. And it's going to be at 10 times the level because he's actually in the business as opposed to Michael, who's not. So that's where the story kind of loses me because I'm like, why would she want Jason to continue to pretend to be the baby daddy? Like, why? That defeats the purpose of Michael not being in the child's life. Just rather dumb. I am glad that she threw the water or the drink in Cody face because he needed it. Cody is doing way too much, and I'm glad Jason put his little busybody ass on notice to back off now because he needs to. Um, and this whole him being somebody else's hero, he don't need to be nobody hero. Cody need to be his own hero at this point. Cody need to focus on Cody and get his life together. That's what Cody need to do because his life is just spiraling out of control. And my thing is, where the hell is Mac? Like, shouldn't he be talking to Cody and trying to figure him out and figure out what's next in his son's life? Because I feel like sometimes Felicia is a little too soft on that man. Like, I feel like she just, coddle him a little bit. He needs some real tough love, and I feel like Mac is the one to give it. Because boy, do he need it. He's doing entirely too much, acting a total ass. Speaking of acting an ass, Willow is so whipped by Drew. Like, she's just so whipped, I could spread her on my sandwich. That's how whipped that girl is. Like, she really sitting here comparing Jason and Drew. Oh, how come people hate Drew so much but favor Jason? That's a dumb question to ask, but okay. Um, in a way, it's kind of a stupid question. I'm like, apples and oranges. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Jason ain't that much better than Drew in some areas, but Jason is a straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? I give him that much. He don't manipulate. You know, like he gonna give it to you real. You know, he ain't Drew. Like he ain't no snake oil salesman. He gonna tell you the real. So I give Jason that. Um, at this point, I wanted Nina to tell Willow the truth, but I feel like too much time has gone by, and I don't. I prefer somebody just blow it up. Somebody else just blow up their lives. I just think that at this point it should come from somebody else. Nina had ample time to tell her, and I feel like Nina's still not going to tell her. But at this stage, the way Willow is just all in with Drew, I feel like even if Nina told her right now, Drew, Willow might still latch on to Drew. She might still want to be with him, even if Nina told her the truth at this point. Like, that's how whipped this girl is. Now she want to go public with her and Drew. And I'm like, girl, just take your wedding rings off at this point and just give them back to the Quartermains. Because I believe that the engagement ring belonged to the Qs anyway. 'Cause I think it was Lila's or somebody's ring. I'm like, you might as well just get them people back their ring, sign them divorce papers, because she a fool. Total fool. Like, Willow was just, don't ever learn. But I can't wait for this to blow up in all their faces. Because I can't wait. And I hope somebody blow it up. Because at this point, I have no faith in Nina to tell the truth. Moving on from that, I'm here for charity work and community, but I feel like Lil Emma was doing too much. Like, I understand she wanted to bring awareness to her cause, and what better than to have Kai, attend the event. But I do feel like she was doing a bit too much. She was like, "Oh, I want you to attend the event. Oh, I want you to give a speech, and I want you to join the committee." I'm like, well, damn. Do you want him to take photos with everybody and cook the food? And like, damn. Attending is not enough. He got to speak too? I guess. But damn, join the committee. Emma asking for too much. I'm like, damn, girl. You want him to pet the animals too? Groom them? Like, what else you want him to do? Fix you breakfast? I'm going to say this again because I say this like a million times, but I'm really going to say this. They need to give Trina a storyline. Because the way she just played background today did not sit well with me. It did. Like, she's just totally a background character. And most times she's a background. And I don't like that because Trina should be front and center. Like, Trina is strong enough to have her own story away from a dude. You know what I'm saying? I want her to have something that's not attached to Kai or Spencer or, I want it to be for her. Have her own thing. Like, I don't like that background shit. That's annoying. Anyway, moving on from that. Christina continues to be dumb. Like, she all giddy about the fact that she want to call Sonny and let him know what happened with Ava at the park. My thing was, if Christina was smart and she's sitting there telling Sonny, oh, I want to testify and Liz could testify. If you were smart, you would have just let Ava take Avery and then you could try to claim kidnapping. That would have been a smart thing to do. Like, this attempt kidnap thing that she talking about, that's not going to fly in court. I highly doubt she's going to be able to prove that. Because Rick already chewed her ass up once on the witness stand. I'm pretty sure he can do it again. That wouldn't be a problem. And Liz was already looking at her like she need to be in the loony bin. So I don't think Liz's testimony is going to help her either. So I don't understand why she thinks this is such a shoe-in for victory. Because it's not. It's not a slam dunk here. Like, Christina just don't think. And for her to sit there and act like she would have whooped Ava, please, Ava would have mopped the floor with her little raggedy tail self. Ava would have took her out. Like, Ava's an OG. Don't play with her. Natalia was getting on my nerves because she's sitting there, oh, even though I hate Ava. The only reason why Natalia hate Ava is because Ava called out her homophobia. That's the only reason why she hate her, because she publicly outed her as a homophobe. That's why you hate her ass, because she put you on blast. That's why. You know what I mean? And normally I would go for Natalia's response of, oh, maybe you should compromise with her. Normally I would go with that. I would, because I think that's the fair, right thing to do. But I don't feel like being fair and right now. I feel like this needs to be an all-out fucking war. Because I'm tired of Sonny thinking he could dictate to Ava when she can see Avery. Absolutely not. Ava has more than enough ammunition to beat his ass in court. More than enough. The bombing at his penthouse and what happened to Michael alone could get her a victory. That alone will secure a win. And if she finds out about his little heart issue, it's a slam dunk for her. It's a slam dunk. I say Ava need to take this shit to court. Bump all that, because I'll be damned if somebody gonna dictate to me when I can see my child, especially if I'm a good parent. Like, no, you're not gonna dictate to me. And even he admitted that Avery loved her and Ava's not a bad parent. So take it to court. Because at this point, I want Ava to spank him and Christina and knock them down a peg at this point, because they think they so damn superior. Like, please. So apparently Sonny don't need a pacemaker at this point. He needs a surgery, and he still want to take his little time schedule in it. I'm like, Sonny, get the surgery. Like, I would be scheduling that surgery ASAP. Like, I wouldn't be waiting no 3 months or nothing like that. No, I'd be doing it ASAP. Like, you will see me in the office tomorrow ready for surgery. I'm just saying, like, get that done. I don't know what the hell he's smoking. Like, what you keep waiting so long for? So dumb. Like, why? Like, you got a ticking time bomb up in there. You might want to get that handled right now, especially with all the upcoming problems he's about to have. Because Sidwell not playing no games. Like, Sidwell is making his move. Like, he's determined to get Sonny's territory. And, you know, I don't blame Curtis for not going for it. Like, I knew Curtis wasn't going to be here for it. Because Curtis, he see the big picture of what can happen. Like, once you mention Pier 55, he know that Sonny runs that pier. He know Sonny own it. And he know what type of drama can happen if they try to move in and take it. And Curtis ain't about to do that. I could see Curtis, you know, the way he was lingering around, trying to listen in on Sidwell and Jordan's conversation. He definitely going to get involved, because he going to wonder why she cozying up to him. And I don't blame Jordan for not telling Curtis her plan, because it's really not really his business. But I can see why she wouldn't tell him right now. You know what I'm saying? Because she trying to play this a little close to the vest, which I don't blame her. But Curtis might want to stop snooping around and mind his little business, because he lost the right to know her business the day he signed them divorce papers. I'm just saying. So anyway, moving on from that. Liz was over there like, listen, I'm surprised Liz panties didn't fall off the way Isaiah walked up and was smiling at her and talking to her. Even though that's Jordan man, but still, like, the man just smiled at you and stuff. You know, your panties should have fell on the floor. I'm just saying. Lucky ain't shit as a friend, because why even though Isaiah know about Sidwell, but why Isaiah gotta be the one to come tell Lucky about Sidwell being in town? Why Lucky ain't call him? Because I don't remember who found out first, Lucky or him. I think it was Lucky that found out first. I could be wrong, but I think it was Lucky. But I'm like, damn, you could send him a bat signal to let him know that the man was in town. I don't really see Lucky letting this go. Like, he might say, oh, I'm trying to steer clear. I don't know. I feel like he just giving lip service, because he may, you know, get involved in that more than he's saying. Honestly. Who knows? I wouldn't blame him if him and Isaiah teamed up. But Isaiah already on a little mission with Jordan on that one. So that was pretty much the entire episode. Peace.